Okay, so we gotta cut the BS, man. Listen, I'm a firm believer in balance and duality. Like, that's my thing. I feel like, the yin and the yang, we gotta have that. Listen, I'm even a Gemini. I don't really believe too much in the sign stuff. I feel like the horoscope shit is bullshit. But when it comes to duality, hey, I'm really, really on that, So I get balance, but organically. I like when it comes organically. I do not like agendas. And I feel like our women are being attacked by agendas, to get into their minds and have them act in a certain type of way. Why, I don't know, but I think it's really, really clear. And I'm gonna point this shit out to you. So this is one of the most obvious things that happened, and I haven't seen anyone else speak on this, but these folks are really playing in our faces, so check me out. The other day, Brittany Renner went viral basically saying, like, listen, she regrets the men that she slept with and just giving her up her body in that type of way. And then after that, the next day, you have a video with Superhead coming up, an old school video, someone who Brittany Renner has been compared to. You have a video with her coming out speaking about a black woman's sexuality and being sexually free and using their sexuality to get what they want and stuff. And it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me how conveniently that popped up for the vlogs to go ahead and push that. I maybe just was a coincidence, maybe. But check me out. Let's get right into this.
I hate how I allowed myself to just be like used up by men. And that came from a lack of self-worth. I did not understand my value that I was born with. I didn't. And I gave, again, people look at sex differently, but sex is spiritual unification. At the end of the day, I don't care how you spin it. It's spiritual.
For women.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah,
for
women.
whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. For women, it's spiritual unification. And people that I shared my body with, when I think about my list, it's repulsive because they didn't deserve it. But that was an outcome of me discounting my worth. And it's disgusting. I hate even having that spiritual tie in any type of way. But yeah, I would absolutely change sexually how I move around. And not even necessarily because of like the societal outcome. It's more so from my self-worth.
Like, how it makes you like feel.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good knowing that you gave a sacred part of you to a man that looked at sex with you as taking a piss. It's not fulfilling. It's disgusting to think about. And I feel like I've beat myself up every single day for my decisions. And what people say about me online holds no candle to what I've told myself on a daily basis. Like, I've been called worse by better, and that better being me.
So that was Brittany Renner right there, showing a lot of growth. I was proud to hear that from Brittany Renner right there. I gotta clap it up for her. But then the next day I get online, I'm minding my business. It's the holiday season. I'm away from the computer, but I see this pop up and I see Karrine Steffans speaking on what she's speaking on. And I'm like, wait. The day the person that people were comparing to Superhead after writing her book herself, she tries to course correct her life. After many women was looking to Brittany Renner for inspiration, you guys say, fuck, let's go to the source. Let's get to the original inspiration, Karrine Steffans herself, and pull this back out and show this clip right here.
I've been completely naked on a video before and have girls just really not understand the art and the beauty of being a naked black woman under the sun by a pool. There's a lot of jealousy and a lot of misunderstanding going on about the sexuality, especially of the black woman. I think that and a lot of times it's been made to seem dirty or hoish, or you can't do this, you can't do that. You know what? Insecure women are very competitive with other women. I am not competitive because in my eyes there is no competition. I believe that every woman should feel that way about herself. And then that way we won't have the tits for tats and the, oh, she's wearing this and the, oh, why is she wearing that? We wouldn't have that if women were confident and secure and knowledgeable. For a woman like as myself, I use my sexuality 100% all the time, every day of the year. That we're shunned or we're made to feel like we're doing something wrong because we use what we have. Basically by the women that don't use it, or that don't know how to use it, or that wish that they could use it. Today's my birthday, by the way. I'm 24 years old today. Tell me happy birthday. Happy. Thank you very much.
So some people may say, they weren't really talking about the same things. So you can possibly say I'm reaching. I don't think so. But it's just a coincidence. It's a coinky dink that after the person who's supposed to be the successor to Karrine Steffans condemns their actions, in the way that they carry themselves sexually. A clip from Karrine herself when she's 24, before her growth herself, they wanted to show that clip. That clip is somehow presented and storms onto the blogs, and I think it's simply to erase whatever progress that Brittany Renner was trying to get to us, you know. And it may be simply because the people that Brittany Renner sitting down with, they're manosphere people, red pill people, and I know that the mainstream blogs and stuff, they are not rocking with that red pill movement, the Andrew Tates and just pearly things. They're not rocking with that. So they thinking, oh, Brittany Renner, you're probably getting brainwashed over there. So nah, let's go ahead and bring out the original girl who's gonna stay with our agenda. And it's so crazy to me because I know people in the comment section speaking on Brittany's growth. You know, they seeing how she grew. She grew from the situation that she was in the past. In the same sense, you have 24-year-old Karrine Steffans, or 23 going on 24, and people are calling her a genius for the mind state that Brittany once had before. Like, this is what they want, more and more and more. You see this? She exuded confidence and was very secure in her sexuality. Post saying she was ahead of her time. There needs to be a longer convo on black women when it comes to our sexuality and sensuality, because it has been used as a weapon against us, so it's hard to embrace. Stuff like this just bothers me because I don't find it to be true. These are fresh thoughts, not refined. Allow me to work this out with you guys in real time, okay? I believe in our community that we lack a lot of structure, from the men and the women, in the way that we carry ourselves and a lot of different things. You may have had structure at one point in time, but then something happened and the structure is gone. I think a great deal of our men are loose when it comes to discipline and carrying themselves. When you refer to how things are going on with gang culture right now, and how that shit is seeping into the entertainment industry, and we seeing, you know, it's more evident in our face because a lot of rappers are being affected, so we seeing that shit in our face. But in the inner cities, it's happening on a daily basis, the way that, you know, we just have no fucking structure. That lack of structure as far as that leaks over into the households and the way that black people mate with each other. We have no structure as far as family. We have no structure with sex. We have no restrictions. Men and women in our community, we don't have a lot of restrictions when it comes to sexuality at fucking all. We haven't had it for decades now. What happened is when we seen how the home structures have been affected by this lack of structure, we started shaming the people for participating in the destruction. So you start shaming men for being deadbeats, and you started shaming women for being hoes. Because of your actions, we have a lot of children that don't have proper parents. So that's what's going on. In the 70s, sexuality was praised. The 80s, sexuality was praised. But then once you see the crack era hit, and then the effects from that in the households not being what it needs to be, you didn't have people shaming the behaviors that led to that shit. So I can't agree with black women being compressed as far as their sexuality or using a weapon against. I can't agree with that, because you have to look at the full structure. And please don't make this a black woman versus black man thing. I'm talking about a totality as far as all of us. We have lacked structure for a long damn time, and now as we're trying to reel things in, people are fighting against us reeling things in. Even with trying to praise the growth of someone who was far gone like Brittany Renner, you have them bringing in an old clip of one of the most revered people in the entertainment industry that was a role model for a lot of women who haven't been doing things the right way. You bring the younger version of this woman to push in everyone's face like she's some fucking Tupac Shakur. I know a lot of people not gonna like what I'm saying, but I'm trying to point things out so we can have a conversation. Like continue this conversation in the comment section below. Like, I want to know what y'all thinking. You feel me? But y'all see how Karrine is talking about a woman embracing her sexuality, and other women should not shame that, because basically she's alluding to the point that if a woman does shame that, she's jealous and insecure and she's in competition. So you see her setting up the field for, listen, if I want to do what I want to do, don't come and talking shit about me doing what I want to do. She's setting that up. You know, that's the point that she's getting at, okay? And conversation like this may seem like harmless. It seems like just women empowerment shit, but no, conversations like this leads to conversations like this. Spiritual word posting isn't asking fellas would they let their girl walk out of the house with his own. Now you got one dude just being funny saying, my girl with us on a date, I'm beating her ass in the bathroom, no kizzy. But a lot of other women in the comment section like, no, DeAndre Sanders is a no for me, dog. Lala Milan said, nah, I'm not even going for that myself. No man that truly loves and respects his woman would let her wear this shit. LOL, that's just that. I'm not wearing that out anywhere. Out of respect for my man and most importantly myself, I wouldn't wear this in public. That's just me. I could probably only show 2 seconds of this girl just cakes all in the streets, and the rest got to be blurred out, but y'all get the point. But the conversation that Karrine started is basically one that's just shit on all these women that's saying this ain't cool. The conversation that she started makes these women sound insecure just because they're looking at her wear something that's embracing her sexuality and sensuality, and them saying, I can't see a respectable man wanting to be with the woman that wears that. Those women have to be insecure about themselves to feel that way about what she's wearing. When in actuality, no, they just have some freaking standards. And standards should not be shunned. We need some damn standards. We going too damn far. I was talking to my big brother the other day, and we was talking about how, I was in high school and he was out of college at that point in time. But he was talking about how a woman with a thong was like a crazy sight to see a woman's thong. This was a while ago, but that was a crazy sight to see. And I was talking about, like, man, I remember when I was in high school and I started seeing girls' booty cracks. Like, that was the thing. Y'all remember when Lil Wayne had a song saying, see, she wearing the pants to show her ass crack. My girls can't wear that widest with a stash at. Like, that was a thing. And it was like, whoa, like, I can't believe she's showing her ass crack. Now, this girl got her whole cheeks out. This girl got her nipples out. It's crazy now. See through everything. Like, we came a long way in just shit. Thong song was 20 years. We came a long way. Do you guys think it's good? Think about your children. You're gonna have children in this society as things are gonna keep progressing, and things are gonna be more accepted. Do you think these changes are good? Honestly, let me know. I have my thoughts, but it's not a dictatorship. I don't reign supreme. I'm just starting the conversation. Do you think the way that we're progressing is good?